Alrighty, traders, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome to the show. We are just busy setting up the studio here, so having a conversation here with Cameron, drinking a cup of coffee. Hopefully everyone's ready to rock and roll this morning as we go ahead and look for only 20 pips out of the market. Now, if this is the first time that you are inside my YouTube channel, I want to go ahead and make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We do broadcast virtually every day, and we do talk about trade opportunities. We also talk about other things as well, like cryptos. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to not only this YouTube channel here, but also go ahead and subscribe to or at least follow me on other social media platforms as well. All the links are below this video. You'll see inside the description. All the links are there, so you can go ahead and check it out and subscribe. And while you're down there, go ahead and smash the like button. We'd like to get this video out to as many people as possible. Only way to do that is to go ahead and beat the Google algorithm. And that is going ahead and make sure we get a lot of likes and comments on this video. Go ahead and let me know how you've enjoyed the Pip Grabber trading session, especially if you've been around for some time. Go ahead and let me know. Type up in the comments tab exactly how you feel about the Pip Grabber Trading Show and how it's doing for you. We'd like to know what what type of success you're having, because we are absolutely killing it. Now we've got 100% success rate so far since we've been doing these shows. Every trade that we do in the show, we have seen profit out of it, except for one, because we're carrying one trade over from yesterday. So we placed 3 trades yesterday. I think 4 trades yesterday, 3, I can't remember. But we have only 1 trade left over. That is the Aussie CAD. We'll take a look and see what that looks like right now. Well, traders, let's get this show on the ball. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll see you right after this. Alrighty, traders, well, welcome back. And yes, it's our times have changed now. We are now broadcasting around about, I'm going to say around about 8:15, because we have to get set up with all the studio stuff and so on. So sometimes we go a little bit over, but we're trying to get started at exactly 8:15 in the morning. And that's on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So make sure you go ahead and set your calendar for those times and for those days, because we are going to start the Pip Grabber Trading Show at 8:15 from here onwards. Also, just a reminder for those that are watching this show on different platforms like Twitter, Instagram, not Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch, what other platform? There's a bunch of platforms. But in any case, if you're watching this on a different platform other than YouTube, just let you know that this will be our last time we broadcast on this channel, and we're or at least on those platforms, and we're only going to move to YouTube alone. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you may want to go ahead and do that right now, because that is definitely a good reason to go ahead and subscribe. And why wouldn't you? Why would you not want to subscribe? We're doing such great things here. We're talking about the markets. We're grabbing pips out of the market. We're doing some really cool stuff. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And I'll be honest with you, there is not one channel on YouTube that I know of that actually does live trading like we do here, that gives you trade signals, because all the trades that we place here, you actually get the trade signal through Telegram. If you didn't know that, check out the description below. You'll see there's a link there for the Telegram channel, where you'll get updates on all the trades that we place here in the show. So check out the Telegram channel, LinkedIn. It's free, no problem. So we'll go ahead and check it out. Now, just another thing as well, as we go ahead and start off today, I'm going to go ahead and show you our Pip Grabber Trading Strategy. Our Pip Grabber Trading Strategy is doing absolutely killer. Now, this is the Trade Copier. For those that are following me on the Trade Copier, and we've had a lot of interest and a lot of people signing up for the Trade Copier. I want to go ahead and thank those guys, that those traders that have signed up. But the Trade Copier information is also down in the description as well. You can check it out. The results, as I'm going to show you right here, is also down there. And you can see that we are absolutely killing it. We are up so far this year 120%. We still got December. I might slow down a bit of trading as we get to the end of December, but right now we're doing very well. We got 16,400 pips been generated so far, and we've got 120% that's been generated. 120% for the last month. So last year, for this last year, this year 2021. Now granted, we are this month so far only up 0.5%, so we are in the second day of trading, and we're already up 0.5%. So if we keep up with this, we could hit that 15% mark again by the end of the month. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look and see exactly what's going on with the market today, because that's what everyone here is for, right? To take a look and see what the next trade opportunity is. So let's go quickly and take a look over here as we jump into the trades from yesterday. You can see that we do have, go ahead and reset that. You see that we do have this trade on the Aussie CAD still active at the moment right now. And we are currently around about 11 pips below our entry point. And so we'll go ahead and continue to hold on to that Aussie CAD. And we'll also go take a look at the technicals as well. So we're flat on all other positions at the moment. We closed out let's take a look over here in the history. See here in the history, one of those trades we did close out yesterday. And let me see if I go ahead and do this. Go custom history last. Let's do the last 3 days. So we closed out. CAD Swiss, Euro US dollar, and New Zealand CAD. Yep. So those are the trades we closed out yesterday. So we're solid. We're good to go right now, and we're going to look for new trades. So we'll see how this plays out. Now, the first thing I want to do is let's go ahead and take a look and see what the news is reporting out this morning, just so that we're not too shocked when the markets start going crazy. Will it stop me from trading? Not necessarily, but it will give me a little bit of a heads up what's coming up. I don't want to be caught with my, down. So I want to go ahead and make sure that we don't have any surprises right here. So if I look at the calendar, it is Thursday, 2nd December. And if I look over here, we do have OPEC, on the OPEC meeting all day. So we probably get some movement out of oil today, which of course is trading against we've got the Aussie CAD, we've got the New Zealand CAD, we've got the Canadian Swiss. So we are trading quite a few Canadian crosses. So we are going to get some movement out of the CAD this morning as we start seeing a little bit of price action movement in today's trading. Now, we do have non-farm payrolls coming out tomorrow and jobs as well out of Canada. So we could start seeing a little bit of sideways action trading, which is perfect for us to set up today. So we can definitely look for support and resistance and trade those tops and bottoms and see if we can go ahead and get some pips out of the market today. So that's pretty cool. Let's go take a look and see what we've got here. Now, CAD Swiss. Now, we've been buying, let me go back to the larger time frame right here. And in fact, before I do, let me just kill some of this fibs that we have right here. Because these fibs right here has been taken out. The market's taken out those lows. So we're going to go ahead and kill that. That's not helping us anymore. Let's go ahead and kill that trend line. Doesn't help us. This trend line is becoming a factor. Look over here. We actually got nice resistance off the top there. So that's a factor. This is actually becoming a factor too, right here. So we got support there. What I like about that support that we've seen right here, we see the oscillator. Oscillator is in an oversold condition. Now, just so that you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that if the oscillator is in an oversold condition, price is definitely going to bounce back up. Okay, we also need other things to be able to be used, or we need to confirm other things like support, like we've got there, that trend line. It's a good place to go ahead and say, well, we've got support there. There's an oscillator turning around and possibly going bullish. Could we go ahead and see some bounce off that support? The answer to that is probably yes. Let's go ahead and take a look at a larger time frame. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the 4 hour. And the reason why I'm going to the 4-hour, in fact, Cameron asked me yesterday, Dad, why do you go to the 4-hour time frame? And the reason why I go to the 4-hour time frame, it allows me to step back and take a look at the overall picture, so I can get a sort of a feeling of how the market's been trending based on these patterns. And so on the 4-hour, the 4-hour is pretty interesting. Take a look at the divergence we just got into here. Okay, look at the oscillator right here. We've got price moving lower. It just popped out below there. There's big divergence here, indicating price is going to move back up. And now this 50-minute trend line that we had placed in right here is showing us that we've got almost like a falling wedge, based on the fact that there is a lower low sitting up right here. So price is moving up. Price is moving down. Oscillator moving up. That means if the momentum is moving up, price is eventually going to follow. This is a super, super cool place to go ahead and look to buy. All right. So I'm interested in buying on the CAD Swiss, just what I'm seeing right now. But also, traders, what's also very attractive right here is, if you look at my bigger swing, we did come back down to a 1.618, which is my third wave extension. And off my third wave extension, I'm expecting a fourth wave correction. And because we've got this falling wedge, so to speak, we are now looking for price to actually go ahead and target this high up here. That's going to give us, take a look right here. It's going to give us a price tag of 72.82. So 0.7282 is going to be the upside target for the CAD Swiss. So that tells me that we're probably going to see some strength out of the Canadian dollar. Now, that doesn't really help me with my Aussie CAD trade, because I'm actually buying Aussie CAD, expecting some weakness out of oil. So let's go ahead and take a look at US oil before I make a decision on this. Although it's a pretty good hedge position against the Aussie CAD. But let's take a look at US oil. And US oil right here is falling off the bus, which is pretty cool. That's what we expected, right? And we've seen US oil dropping back down to $65 a barrel. And we're expecting actually to drop down even further. Now, we are looking for, we spoke about this. All right, we spoke about this wave 1 right here, wave 2, wave 3 up here. And then we looked at this and we said, okay, this is wave 5. Whether it's wave 5 or not, let me pull that down so everyone can see that a little clearer here. Okay. If I pull this down a little down here, you can see here that the 1.27, we didn't quite get to the 1.27, which means, by the way, traders, which means that if we didn't get to the 1.27 right here, there's a good possibility that we may still want to go ahead and rally to that level. Okay. But this level right here is always going to be a factor, right? It's always going to be a factor. And that price is just below that $61 right there. And so let me tell you why that's a factor. The reason why this level right here is a factor is because price creates wave structure. And so even if we didn't hit the fifth wave, we're looking for the market to take out the lowest point if it's going into a deeper retracement, because that's called an irregular flat. So we may be setting up with an irregular flat pattern, which means that price is going to go ahead and take out that lowest point as a deeper correction move in that third wave, or at least, in the third wave, creating a fourth wave low, and then going ahead and start and targeting the fifth wave. Now, even if we did hit the fifth wave, all right, so in this case now, let's say we did hit the fifth wave, then price is still going to chase after the fourth wave low, because that's how the correction move will take place after fifth wave has been hit. So regardless whether it's an irregular flat or whether the market hit that fifth wave, we know that that low point, which is, by the way, at the moment right now, our fourth wave low, that is where price is going to be targeting. And so we're looking for price to drop down just below $61 a barrel, and then we'll start seeing some upside rally. So enjoy the good prices at the pump, because it looks like when we hit that 40, or at least that 61 level right there, it's going to be over, Johnny. That's it, over, Johnny, and we're going to start seeing some upside rally in US oil. Now, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that oil continues to push down, and we get better pricing, low inflation, because inflation is absolutely killing us right now. I just put some new Freon in my one of the units I own, condos that I own. We went ahead and told the guys to go do some work there and put more Freon in. He charged me $450 to fill up my Freon. $450. Last year, about just over a year ago, I did one. I did the same thing at my house here. It cost me like $80. It's like, are you kidding me? I mean, that's how you can see how prices have gone really up. I mean, sure, we can see it at the pump, we can see it at the grocery store. There's no doubt that inflation is killing and not doing very well. So hopefully this is a sign of things yet to get better. As long as they stop printing money, that'll be a good thing as well. Now, oil prices dropping. Let's get into some trades. So this is the thing. If I go into this right here, and I look at the 4-hour drop that we had right here, there is this anticipation that although the market's still looking to take out this low at 61, we may see a short-term rally in oil. Okay, so short-term rally. I'm seeing the divergence here as well on the 4-hour. So that means that 20 pips that I'm trying to grab on the CAD Swiss, I think I think I'm good to go. All right. So I think I'm good to go. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to the CAD Swiss right here. And I'm going to go ahead and buy off that support right here. Now, if I'm wrong and price breaks below, that's okay. We're going to use the cost averaging, but I'm going to go ahead and buy. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a look at my trade copier and see what my trade copier is doing at the moment right now with regards to the CAD Swiss trade. So if I go ahead and take a look right here, we are currently actually in multiple positions, and we are long on CAD Swiss. So even the trade copier is in positions right now. I'm buying as well. So I can go ahead and use that as a reference. Now, for those that are wondering what trade copier, what signals you're talking about, well, if you sign up with the trade copier, you also get signals. All right, you get signals that go ahead and confirm what signals we're trading based on the trade copy. Also, if you sign up for the Pip Grabber Trading Tool, which is the tool I'm going to use in this trade, you'll also get the trade copier signals as well. So not only are you going to get the signals that I'm actually going to go ahead and post right now, the trade I'm going to post, but you'll also get the actual trade copier signals. So you're getting a whole bunch of signals, and those signals come throughout the day, all right, throughout the morning. So it doesn't matter what time you trade, you will get trade opportunities. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, if you're asking how do I get information on that, check out the description below, or go to our website, Tradersnetworkclub.com, and you go ahead and see there's information there on Tradersnetwork.com. Now, let me go in and take a buy on the CAD Swiss. So I'm going to use the Pip Grabber Trading Tool. I'm going to go ahead and buy. And you see everything's set up right here, ready to go. And all I have to do is just go ahead and say, okay. All right. So I'm currently long right now on CAD Swiss. All right. Let's go take a look at another trade. Now, just traders, if you're wondering that, yeah, Gary, you're talking about so many things before placing trades. Listen here, you've got to understand why you're getting into trades. And so every morning, this should be your own routine, right? And you should have this ritual of getting information first. All right, educating yourself on U.S. oil, specifically the pairs that we trade. Educate yourself on what's going on with U.S. oil. Educate yourself on the news that's coming out. Educate yourself on some technical setups. And if you don't want to do all of that stuff, then sign up for the trade copier, because it does everything for you, and you don't have to think. You don't need a VPS. You don't need nothing. You just sign up, and it does all the trading for you. So let's go ahead and do this. If I go to the Aussie CAD, we're in a trade on a buy on the Aussie CAD at the moment right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just clean up a little bit. Oh, it looks like we've got some fibs there already. So we've got this fib over here. Price is actually giving us an irregular flat. So we've got an irregular flat pattern right here. So we're slightly bearish on this. We're going to stay locked and loaded with the CAD. The CAD's actually, the Aussie CAD is actually being sideways. Look at this. We've been sideways since the 25th of November, so we're really not going anywhere on that. So let's move on to the next currency pair. This is the New Zealand CAD, and looks like we're still inside this range. Now, yesterday we went in, bought off the bottom right here, and we made some good money, but it's now coming back here to retest this level of support right here. Interesting. So let me go to the 4 hour. And whoa, okay. So we're actually looking for New Zealand CAD to break through this. We're not yet. We're still inside this this wedge, and we haven't broken out of the wedge yet. So which means that let me think. So it means that we either got to stay on the sideline, wait for this breakout, or or preempt what the markets are going to do. If I look at this right here, in my opinion, looking at this right here, we had a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 down here. We're looking for price to drop back down to this level, which is going to be my wave 5. Something like that. And so you can see here we did test the 382 bounce, and it's bounced to the 382. We have this wedge. We haven't broken through here. And at the moment right now, I actually do have some buys in on the New Zealand CAD, which means that we're looking for price to go up a little higher based on the trade copier. I don't know. I mean, I see the support here. See that support there. Let's go down to the 15. All right, so let's take a look over here. So we are at the support here, and we're looking for price to go up to around about, well, the top here is about 31 pips. Now, if we do get a breakout, I'm going to see if I'm wrong, right? If I am wrong and price does go up a little higher, a little lower, let me see how far it's going to go down. Let's take a look here. It's about there. And that could be 120 pips. Okay. Now, if I'm wrong and price breaks out here, let me also take a look at the wave structure right here. So these inside swings, let's see here, when I'm going to get my bounce. Okay, so there's that wave 1. Here's that wave 2 right here. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, looking for 5 to drop back down to this level right here. So what is the overall direction? Overall direction is bearish. So which means if I do sell, market's going to go up higher. Traders, I can't make a decision on this one. I cannot make a decision on this one. I'm going to stand aside for right now on the New Zealand CAD. All right, I'm going to stand aside on the New Zealand CAD right here. I'm seeing conflicting signals. Number one, yes, I should be bearish on this setup right here because overall we are bearish, but there's too much upside potential. And so which means I might sit in this trade for too long if I am bearish on this. So I'm going to, and I do see that we have an oscillator that is overbought, but this is on the 15-minute time frame. And I do see that we have a potential move of about, let's see here, to this level, we said it's going to be about 27 pips. So we really need the market to break through that resistance before the market goes in and continues to move down south. So I think what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to stand aside for right now. Okay. So New Zealand CAD, I'm going to stand aside. I might come back to it still in today's session. Let's take a look. I'm going to take a look at at US dollar CAD. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. US dollar CAD is a no-brainer for me. It is absolutely a no-brainer. And the reason why I say that is because I'm expecting US dollar CAD to go ahead and be bearish. I'm expecting US dollar CAD to go ahead and be bearish. And if I'm expecting US dollar CAD to go ahead and be bearish, then that would mean that I am going to be expecting the US dollar CAD to continue long-term bearish as well because of this reason. Now, let me go ahead and pull up my 4-hour. I mean, we have been in a long-term rally for a long period of time. We do have this last swing that's holding right here. There it is. That's the last swing that's been holding. We set up an irregular flat pattern. In fact, if you look at this on a 4-hour, it looks like it's not an irregular flat. But we've been holding up here at this resistance. I'm going to expect dollar to fall, and I'm expecting it to continue to break through this. So we may be getting at the early stage here. So I think I'm going to sell US dollar CAD. That to me is a no-brainer. I don't even have to go to any other charts because we've been talking about US dollar CAD, and we've been talking about selling US dollar CAD for a long period. So I'm going to continue to sell US dollar CAD right here. And by the way, this trade that's just gone through right now, if you check out the Telegram channel below in the description, you link up to it, you'll be able to get exactly the signal. Entry point, the direction, and of course the currency pair. All right. All right, so we're going to be short on US dollar CAD. Let's go ahead and take a look at another trade opportunity. And let's go to Euro US dollar. Again, expecting dollar weakness. All right. Now, I'll be honest with you. If you look at the oscillator has been moving down lower. And we had this big spike here. And we said that price could come back to retest this level right here. And we said we're going to go ahead and sell Euro US dollar. But that doesn't really line up with a weaker dollar, does it? If I'm selling Euro US dollar, that means I'm expecting dollar strength. Let me go ahead and take another quick look at dollar index. So we've got a question here from Jack. How many trades does a trade copier take? I believe we put in about 160 trades per month, about 160 trades per month, and that is on 5 currency pairs. So, and look, we do enter multiple entries too. So you're looking at around about, I'm going to say 30 trades a month on per pair, about 30 trades a month per pair. So US dollar, so we are expecting dollar index to fall right here, all right? We're expecting dollar index to fall, drop back down to here. So I'm expecting a weaker dollar. So that means if I'm expecting a weaker dollar, then Euro US dollar should be a sell. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sell US. Okay, so we sold US dollar CAD, but then I'm going to go ahead and buy. Sorry, my bad. I'm going to buy Euro US dollar. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Euro US dollar right here. Expecting dollar weakness, Euro US dollar should rally. So let me go back to the Euro US dollar right here. So I'm expecting price to go up. If it does come back down here, it means I'll be put into a couple of positions first before the market goes up, but I still think I'm overall in the right direction. So Euro US dollar should be good on Euro US dollar with a buy. So I've gone ahead and bought Euro US dollar. And let's take a look at the last pair. Last pair that we have not touched on is the New Zealand CAD. So let's go back to the 4-hour. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with the overall directional bias. I'm going to go with the overall directional bias. And the overall directional bias at the moment right now is bearish. And I still can't make a decision. All right, no, I'm staying aside on the New Zealand CAD. And the only reason why I'm hesitating right here is number one, even though we're in the overall bias, we still haven't broken through that support level. And so we're selling that support, which is a bad thing. All right, sell at support is a no-no. All right, everyone frowns upon that. So we're not going to go ahead and sell the New Zealand CAD as of right now. And that there is this possibility that New Zealand CAD could continue its rally, although even overall bearish, it can continue its rally. And so I'm not going to buy at support either. Okay, I'm not going to buy at support. I'm going to buy support. Okay, I'm going to go in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and buy support because at the end of the day, we got to go ahead and trust our analysis. If we're expecting US oil to weaken, the New Zealand CAD should go long. So even if we could see a little bit of a rally today, we may pick up some positions, but we're going to go ahead and buy US. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. All right, so this is it. I'm going to go buy New Zealand CAD right here. There it is. I'm going to commit myself to weaker dollar, or at least weaker US oil, and go ahead and buy. So if the market does dip down, that's why we use cost averaging. We'll get in on other positions, but overall, we'll get back into profit and close out that trade. So there you have it, traders. We have now 5 trades in. I did it. 5 trades in. We are currently right now, we are selling US dollar CAD. We are buying New Zealand CAD. Final decision. We are buying Canadian Swiss. A little bit of a hedge. All right. I don't know if you picked it up. We are buying the Aussie CAD. That is a position from yesterday still that we're holding. And we are buying US dollar, Euro US dollar as well. So we are locked and loaded on all 5 positions right here. We'll go ahead and see how that plays out. Once again, if you want to see those trades, check out the description below. There's a Telegram channel. You can go ahead and sign up for that. That gives you all the updates on the trades that we're placing in the show, so you can get updated throughout the day, so you don't have to wait for for your trades to hit. Now, if you want to go ahead and use a trading tool like I did called the Pip Grabber Trading Tool, check out the description below. You can go ahead and check it out, or go to our website, Tradersnetworkclub.com, and you'll be able to take a look at the options that you have in order to be able to look at the trade copier, look at the Pip Grabber Trading Tool, and make a decision as to how you want to go ahead and move forward. It is a great tool to use, and you can use it in combination with not just the scalps that we do here, but also you can use it with support and resistance when doing long-term trades as well. We do have videos about that as well, so check it out, and you'll be able to go ahead and connect with that. So, yep, that's it, traders. That's all for the show today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, well, I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. All right, smash the like button in any case, because the show will get better next time as well. If it didn't hit your expectation today, it will hit it the next time. All right, just keep coming and keep watching. Now, if you are currently right now watching the show on a different platform, I want to remind you again, as a last reminder, that this is the last time we're going to be broadcasting on other platforms from next week, because this is the last show this week. Next week, Tuesday, when we come back, it's only going to be broadcasting on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to 2 channels, FxBigDog and Traders Network Club. Go ahead and subscribe to both of them, and you can go ahead and to pick up the trade. Now, John says here, did you say US dollar was bullish? Earlier you said it was bearish. So, US dollar CAD, we are currently looking for US dollar CAD to sell off. So we are currently at the moment right now selling on US dollar Canadian. So we're looking for it to go bearish on US dollar CAD. All right. All right, fantastic. All right, traders, well, you guys have a fantastic week. Have a great weekend. I'm actually playing Seniors Championship this weekend. Yeah, I said seniors. Yep, I'm playing some golf this weekend, and I'm in a tournament, a Senior Championship tournament. So wish me good luck, and if I do well, we will have the show next week. If I don't do well, well, I guess I'll see you next year. Just kidding. We'll be back next week. All right, traders, have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. This is FxBigDog signing off.